Hello, I am Maureen. Join me on The Sprouts, a platform for agriculture and industrialization on UBC TV. Learn, innovate knowledge and practical skills as we transform our agriculture produce into high-value products on The Sprouts. Hello, my name is Maureen Akatukunda. I welcome you to another edition of The Sprouts, a platform for agriculture and industrialization on UBC TV. Today, we are still following up our golden bean, soya bean. In the previous edition, we looked at what happens in the garden and everything, land preparation, post-harvest measures, and here we are today to see how we can add value to this crop and how it can be transformed into high-value commodities. In today's edition, we are going to look at reception, how they receive these seeds from the farmers, how they go through the different production levels, and finally, we'll look at the final products that can be got from our precious, amazing seed, soya bean. Come with me to Sesako Limited, a business enterprise established and registered in 1987 as a food processing company. Some of the cereals are processed into beverages, while others are milled and blended together for nutritious foods. Food products work best for the people of all walks of life in the world. Soybean is the most nutritious crop in the world, containing approximately 40% protein and 20% oil, both of which are vital in human and animal diet. With the available technology for processing soybeans at industrial and household level, soybean has become one of the most promising food crops available to improve diets of millions of people in the world. Dear viewers of The Sprouts, as earlier told, we are here in Sesako Company and we are at the very beginning stage. The reception, this is the store where the seeds are put from the garden. We were in the garden in the previous episode, as you saw, and today we are just proceeding from there because I promised you that we are going to add value to our golden seed, which is soybean. We are going to add value, and my beloved guest is here to take us through everything that we need to know about value addition of soya, and to also share with us the different tips we can use to have the best of this and how we can apply it to our meals, how we can enjoy it in different varieties, but at the end point is getting the nutritious value of our golden seed, which I call soybean. So you're very welcome.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, this is The Sprouts, and we'd like to know who you are, and then you take us through the entire procedures.
That's right.
From receiving our seed from the garden, and what happens along the way.
Glad to receive you here.
Thank you.
Subuga Charles are my names. I am the CEO of Sesako Limited. Maybe do I have to reduce this so that I'm audible enough?
Yes, that would be okay.
Yeah. Subuga Charles is my name. I am the managing director, and you can call me CEO. But in that sense, I am the pioneer of this work. Right from the very start, it's me who brought it up. And here we're in Chengera, like you said, this is the reception center.
Yes.
When we receive our cereals, either from the farmers or from the traders, this is the area where we receive it from. And if we are receiving cereals from the traders, of course, we give out specifications of what we're expecting from them. And once they meet them, they carry the product to this place, and then we do the testings that are needed to determine whether those are the specifications we really gave them. And so we store it here. It's quite a small place, but it can accommodate what we can use right now. We deal in soya beans. We also deal in maize and beans and orange fresh potatoes. We also deal in millet, but the major cereal or the major grain we deal in is called soya beans. I like the fact when you call it the golden bean.
Yes.
In some other countries, they are calling it the amazing bean. And all those is simply because of the amazing products and benefits that are gotten from this soya bean product. So when we receive it here, of course, before we worked with farmers, we were working with traders. We used to receive grains when they are, not good. They were having a lot of foreign materials like stones, like sand, like non-soya bean materials in there. And that makes us get young ladies down, sit and begin to sort and begin to clean. It's quite tiresome.
Yes, it is.
And then eventually we take it through the system. But before we do that, we have to do one critical analysis here. First of all, before we know the moisture content, before we know whether it has what percentage of the foreign materials, we have to know whether the product does not have aflatoxin.
Yes.
Aflatoxin, like you might have known, is responsible for cancers, the common cancers around the world. So what we do, we offload the batch, and then we contact Makerere University of Food Science and Technology, or we contact Chemifa. Chemifa is the lab somewhere after Bombo, or we go to UNBS. We take samples there to test and determine whether it has the allowable levels of aflatoxin. The moment results come back indicate that they are quite, above the levels that are recommended. Of course, we send the product back.
Okay.
We would have not done that here because in the countries where I've been, like Germany, USA, they don't allow you to take back any cereal that contains aflatoxin. Actually, they regard it like a chichupuli, like a counterfeit money.
Yes.
Because when you take your money to the bank and they discover it's counterfeit, do they give it back to you?
No, they don't.
They destroy it before you.
Yes.
So this is what happens with aflatoxin. In some other countries, they can ban the whole stock because somebody will say, maybe I can give it back to the cows or to the goats or to the chicken. But the idea is that you will still find aflatoxin in the chicken.
Yes.
Or you can find it in your goat or in your beef. So it's better it's destroyed, but we don't destroy it here. You can't destroy somebody's mali here. They can take you really to serious levels. So what we do, we give it back to them. Or if we discover it is within the limits that are allowed, or completely no aflatoxin, then we now allow it to go through the system.
Okay.
But the system involves sorting, cleaning, and grading, something like that.
All right.
Yes.
So in the previous episode, we went through the garden.
Right.
And we looked at these farmers who are growing soya bean on a small scale with their small pieces of land. And they were really happy that you're supporting them there. So we would like to know, how is the experience working with farmers and before? Do you think it's better to work with farmers directly, or you think it's better when you're working with the middlemen, or maybe I could refer to them as the traders?
Well, yeah, it has both, amazing advantages and probably disadvantages. On the side of disadvantages, it expands, your role of monitoring, because you're here I am, I've got monitor work going on here, and I've got monitor work going on with the farmers. So that's the inconvenience that is there. But in terms of benefits, it's great. Because like I told you, some of the stones you saw them picking out of this soybean, some of them are put there deliberately by farmers, by traders. So once you skip the traders, then you will have skipped that challenge. Because no credible farmer will want to put stones into their product.
Because then they are responsible directly.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that's the essence of we working together with them. Because we shall be monitoring the cereals together with them. I mean, how do they harvest? How do they, dry? How do they store? And then eventually, how is it transported to our place here? So that we are certain the quality of the cereals we are getting here is uncompromised. Unlike in the situation where somebody can bring a truck of 80 tons and maybe 2 tons, all of them are just stones.
Yes.
So the benefit is that you are able to get quality and quantity materials or quantity raw cereals from the farmers. That's the big advantage to them. The other area we've got to give them support. These are smallholder farmers. When we talk about Ugandan farmers, they are not like the American farmers or the German farmers You find one farmer's got miles and miles of, of land, all of them covered by crops. But here somebody grows half an acre, grows 2 acres. Maybe the big farm is 2 acres. So we support them with either giving them the good variety of seeds. We support them with tarpaulins to assist them in post-harvest handling.
Oh.
We support them with, fertilizers. Formerly, they have been using very bad fertilizers. These are chemical fertilizers, but we introduced to them biofertilizers, which are cheaper and also safe for the land. And some of them didn't know that. So I think that's the benefit they get from us, and also we're getting, the advantage of getting this product from them. The other advantage, which I don't want to skip, is that when you buy from the traders, we always buy by a bigger margin. You understand?
Yes.
Say, for instance, a trader will sell you soya beans at 2,000 when he got it at 1,000 from the farmer. So all that 1,000 is going to the trader. But when you go to the farmer, you can be able to raise the income of the farmer by giving them a better price, say 1,500 or 1,600. And you will have given them benefit of earning another 600 shillings on their kilogram. And also you will have reduced 500 shillings from, as opposed to buying from these traders. Yeah. So that's another area that we think we are balancing around.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is one challenge that farmers shared with us in the field, and that comes with when it comes to sorting. Because they do it manually. You find the entire family together. They do it with love.
All right.
Because it brings them together. But then when it comes to supply, they shared with us and they said it sometimes takes them a long time to deliver the required tons or kilos of the soya bean, because they take some good time sorting the good ones.
Yeah.
So do you have any solution to that? Are you thinking of something?
No, I think the best thing, because when you say sorting, sorting what? Unless the variety was bad. But when you train them in proper harvesting, they will be harvesting the real seeds.
Oh,
now,
okay.
When you sort out stones, where have they come from? Because after harvesting, we show them how you dry. You don't dry on bare ground, because as you dry on bare ground, you're going to get a lot of other stuff, foreign materials, the non-soya bean materials. But here, they will be drying on tarpaulins, like the ones I'm going to show you the tarpaulins we give to them. So after drying, then they store. So I think by we working together with them and using those, extension field workers, we are going to reduce on some of those challenges.
Okay.
They won't have much time to be taken to sorting. Sorting what? Because as long as you you clean your cereals very well, there will be no problem.
Oh,
yes,
that is perfect.
Yes.
So which type of soya bean are you having for your products here? Because I am aware that soya bean is in variety.
That's right.
So what do you use here in the factory?
Yeah, in our factory here, we prefer Maxoy N1 to Maxoy N3. Sometimes you can go to N4, depending on the season. But we prefer 1 to 3. 1 is best for us, but 1 is not good for the farmer, because the yield is not as good as maybe 3 and 4. For them, they want 4, but the quality is not as good to us as it would have been with 1. So we play between that. If we get 1, the best. If we can't get 1, then we get Maxoy N2, Maxoy N3, maximum Maxoy N4.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so after the reception store or maybe house,
yes,
what next?
Yeah, like I said, after determining that we have the right grains we want, and then we sanction it after testing the aflatoxin. We sanction it to go into the processing. So we carry it through here to the other area where we now begin to work on it.
Okay.
Yes.
So our viewers and I are following you to proceed to the other areas.
Let's move. Yes.
Hello, I am Maureen. Join me on The Sprouts, a platform for agriculture and industrialization on UBC TV. Learn, innovate knowledge and practical skills as we transform our agriculture produce into high-value products on the Sprout. Our dear viewers of the Sprouts, from reception, this is what we had, and we have moved into another area, a very important one, and it is one of the processing points in this factory. The golden bean has changed color, so meaning value is being added, and we are expecting better products to be made out of this now coffee brown seed that I'm holding at this point. So, Mr. Nsubuga, can you try to explain this to our viewers?
Yes.
The transformation from this to this?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Like we said, we are in value addition.
Yes.
And the value addition, it involves different stages. Like the stage you were on when you saw the green fields in our smallholder farmers. Then also the stage of the real beans when they are harvested. Now transported to the factory to this reception area. They look like you saw them there, and now they are here. All those are different stages before we take a product to a final stage. Now this product here is headed to a soya cup product, a product that will taste like coffee.
Okay.
It will have the aroma with a few other touches. It will have the aroma like coffee.
Yes.
And the color will also be like coffee. But the good part is that it will not be having caffeine like coffee. So for those that are trying to avoid caffeine, we are now processing for them a product that will fit their interest in terms of taste, aroma, and nutrition, but without caffeine. So that is the thing.
The aroma is rich.
Yeah.
Our dear viewers, if you came to this place, you'd feel the aroma all over. So I'm very certain the coffee is so delicious because
and you call it coffee?
Yes, I like it already. So still, it's not only coffee that they make out of our soya bean. We're going to move to another place, another processing point, and we'll look at other products that are going to be made from our golden bean. Dear viewers, we are moving step by step into the value chains or production of soya bean products, as we are going to show you today. And like I said, it is always our fine seeds as they are that turn into other things. This is another stage of the production rooms here in the factory, and I'm going to kindly request Mr. Nsubuga to take us through, because when I look at the bean, the soya bean here, it is different from what is there in the small basket, and it is still different from what I'm seeing. I'm seeing quite a number of stages, and I am curious to know what's going on.
Sure.
So please take us through.
Like we said, doing a product depends on what you want to do.
Yes.
And then you follow those stages that are related to that product, to the end product, how it's going to look like.
Yes.
Right now, we are in a place I call the lab for soya milk in Uganda.
Oh.
I've taken soya milk in other countries, and I've seen soya milk coming on the market from other countries. But I have a feeling and a conviction that Uganda, we can be able to produce this soya milk because this is an agricultural product. My mama has grown soybeans, we can turn it into soya milk. Okay. So it begins by having your clean seeds, like you see them here.
Yeah, very clean by
and
now.
And then, of course, you take them through a process of soaking. You soak them for a number of hours. Okay. And then after those hours, it will come up in this style now, just like you see it here. Touch it and feel it, just like fresh beans.
Yeah.
Now somebody will say, again, the product was dry. Again, you've taken it back to being fresh. Why didn't you harvest it fresh and then do it right away? But this is the process. Because by drying, it's accommodating that stuff inside it that is going to look like milk, that is going to taste like milk. So at this stage here now, you carry it out to another small equipment we have here. And then we just put it here like this. And then it goes out from there to whatever you see over there.
Okay.
This container, it has water. Now water is mixed with the beans.
Yes.
The beans are crushed together with the water. The stuff comes out in that paste kind of form.
Creamy.
Yeah.
Creamy paste.
Yeah, exactly. So we are near to the product.
Yes.
And eventually this one is transported to these systems you see here.
Yes.
These are cookers, or call them boilers. And then we do that by steam. And the reason why we do that is also to manage the trypsin inhibitor. It is commonly known that soya has got that trypsin inhibitor. Some people call it a kantukari, as if it is a katwa. It's not a katwa, but it's an environment. It's a condition that does not allow protein to circulate very well in your body. So it is temperature that manages it. So my staff here takes it to a certain point. When it clocks there, then he offloads. At this stage, we now have a raw material for any other product, like yogurt, like ice cream, like cheese, like tofu. You know, you can do anything with soya milk, just like you use the cow's milk. Actually, to me, the Bible says in Tindiba when say kulukuta matanumbisi gwenjochi. So this is the matakulukuta from the land.
Yeah, surely.
Yes.
Our dear viewers of the Sprouts, when we talk about agriculture, changing your lifestyle, it comes with adding value to whatever you're doing. And on the Sprouts, we are here to show you that it is very possible to change your agricultural product or produce into high-value products. And what we mean is what you can see here. From our seed, a seed that we have seen being planted, harvested, to getting high-value commodities or products like these that can improve your health, your lifestyle, and also have you money in your pockets to change your livelihood as a family, as an organization. And today we are here at Sesako, in the factory. We are privileged to learn that there is so much we can get from our golden bean. When I come here, I realize it is not only the golden bean, but I don't know what I can call it. I need to be guided.
You can call the amazing bean.
It's amazing.
The miracle bean.
It's a miracle bean indeed,
Yes.
because looking at all these, from this,
Sure.
is surely something that is so amazing indeed.
Yes.
So I welcome you once again to the program, and I would like to hear from you about all these products.
All right.
Are they really all from soya?
Good. Thank you so much. I appreciate once again this great opportunity I've been given to talk about this amazing bean,
Yes.
the miracle bean, the wonder bean. And the reason why it's called so is because of a number of things. First of all, nutrition,
Yes.
and then two, economics.
Yes.
This product can address both challenges of nutrition and also economics. Like you might have heard that each one brings the other. Once your economics are bad, you're economically you're poor, you won't be able to access nutrition. And once you don't have nutrition, you won't have the energy to work and settle your economics, challenges. So the product of soya bean is able to produce all these you see around here. But our flag bearer is called soya cup. Soya cup is the product that is gotten from the other bean you followed from the farm. Up here, then we produce this product. No caffeine, it has calcium, it has zinc, it has fiber, it has magnesium, it has proteins. So it is in that style and also in this style. Maybe the viewers could be seeing it in their supermarkets or in their small shops. This is how it is positioned to them. Now here it's a ready product. You can now consume it. You can use it just like you use tea.
Okay.
The same product produces soya millet for porridge. Now this is a combination of soya, maize, and millet, and pre-cooked, making it much easier for our customer or our client to use it at home. We don't have resources to pay for gas, for power, for charcoal, for firewood, and so, just cooking a little bit and it's ready. Secondly, this product, we guarantee it has no aflatoxin. Why? Because we're working with the farmers to manage that challenge. The challenge of aflatoxin is not managed at the factory, but it's made from the field to the factory. We have it also in another form. This is soya maize. It's a combination of soya and maize. It's a porridge product. Very, very, very delicious. And it is also pre-cooked. Then from that one, we have it in jars. Jars is J-E-R-D-S, jars. Jars is a combination of the iron-rich beans, then the orange fresh potatoes for vitamin A, and then the protein here, that is soya bean, and then here carbohydrates. So all these are put together to produce an instant product. This is not just pre-cooked, it is extruded. In other words, it's ready to take. You just don't have to cook. You use hot water right at your table, you mix and take right away. It is called jars. Then after that one, we have it super instant. Super instant is the combination of the other three, the other four, like maize, beans, orange fresh potatoes, and maize, and soya bean. The four are put together to produce this product. This one doesn't have milk, but the others have milk. This one has got milk, it has sugar. So it is mixed in that style. And then we have another one. This is soya milk powder. You saw producing the soya milk liquid.
Yes.
Once you have the liquid, the rest is just, simple. But right now we have the soya milk powder. No lactose, no cholesterol. For all those that are avoiding cholesterol and lactose, this product is very good for them. Then we have, this is millet. Actually, there is no soya bean here. This is just plain millet. There's nothing much to talk about here except that this one doesn't have stones, doesn't have sand, and it's flavored and it's fortified. It's very, very delicious. Then we have the yogurt. You remember we are doing the soya milk?
Yes.
Once you do the soya milk liquid, you can now get the yogurt. This is yogurt from soya bean.
If you found these products in a supermarket, you would not imagine that they are products from just a bean like this, and also that it's grown here in our country. So, love agriculture, grow these crops, and add value to them. That is why on the Sprouts, we are here to show you that it is very possible to transform our agricultural produce into high-value products. My name is Maureen Akatukunda. Stay tuned to UBC TV. Hello, I am Maureen. Join me on The Sprouts, a platform for agriculture and industrialization on UBC TV. Learn, innovate knowledge and practical skills as we transform our agricultural produce into high-value products on The Sprouts.